Good evening, sports fans. Welcome back. You know the drill by now. It's rookie season. I'm Andy, the rookie. I know nothing about ice hockey, but I've got this man here to help. Stephen Lloyd's here. How are you?
What's going on?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, doing great, thank you. After Spotify tried shadow banning us.
This is literally what I was going to open with. I put it here on a note if you'll allow me the floor. If you've noticed the opening credits to this podcast, it'll sound a bit different. For some reason, Spotify has said we have copyrighted music, even though I got it off a royalty-free website. It's definitely royalty-free. You know, a little peek behind the curtain here, but we're on a budget. You know, I'm not paying like for professional songs
I'm
anyway.
Drinking 0 beers as
exactly,
well. So.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm on Asda's finest. So I got a copyright strike for that. So I've changed the music. That is what you just heard. Then is composed by yours truly. So I do apologise. I know my way around a drum set, and that's pretty much it. So my drum set and about 3 chords I know on piano. But
feel lucky. You've actually heard it before me. I've not even heard it.
Have you not heard it yet? I wondered why I had not heard from you. Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't even think you sent it. Wait, it wasn't the Pornhub one, was it?
No, it was not the Pornhub one. No. I can imagine you get a copyright strike from them. Yeah. Good week. Other than that.
Yeah, great week.
Yeah.
Hockey-wise. Everything
Life-wise.
Life-wise, everything's great, yeah.
Yeah, good. I want to start with, and people get in touch, like, what's the team you hate the most? Boston, right. Big up Boston this entire podcast. And I'll tell you why. Because since we bigged up New Jersey last week, they've lost 3 games. 1 to the San Jose Sharks.
So.
But, and the San Jose are on fucking fire.
I know.
Like, is this common in hockey? Because I was thinking this when I was watching a few of the games this week. Surprise results aren't as surprising.
Yeah, so I'd never explain this to you, so I can understand why some of the results you see and you think, fuck me, how did that happen? Oh, God, I'm already going to start on football. Typical season, Man City, how many games would they lose? Barring this season, how many games would they?
Like, max 3, 4.
Yeah, okay. Like
5.
The top teams, the Florida of the last few seasons, they're going to lose around like 20 games. It's just, that is average, because if you include like the 82 games that they are going to be playing,
it probably
minus the playoffs, it does balance out. But yeah, you do get a lot of surprises. You know, it's not often that you'd see someone like Ipswich like get a win over Man City. I mean, that'd be like pretty mental.
Is what I was going to say. Like, I've seen quite a lot of surprising results. I mean, if you look at the game we're going to look at today, that was supposedly a bit of an upset. They were coming they were coming off the back of a 7-game losing streak or something like that. It was that's the Blues. I mean, but like they didn't. The big upsets, the giant killings, whatever you want to call it, they don't seem to make the news, like, because it must be just a more common thing.
No, they don't. It's kind of goaltenders these days. So they'll usually roll with like 2 goaltenders like, on game night. If you've got your hot goaltender, which has just been in the pipes for like 3 games straight they're winning, they will rest him. So they'll put him on ice and put the alternate tender in. That's usually where you do end up getting the surprising results.
Right. That does happen in football as well, I suppose. Like, you'll have the cup matches, you know, like the League Cup matches and stuff. I guess. I suppose with an 82 game. So that's 82 games is just regular season. That's before we even touch the playoffs.
Yeah, and if you don't make the playoffs, then you're going to be starting golf season early.
Right. Okay. That's all right.
Oh, shit, you used to play.
I did used to play. Funny enough, I downloaded PGA Tour last night. I was like, just like, I need a bit of fresh air. Go on the PS5.
Is that what console you're on right now?
Yeah, I'm on the PS5 now. Yeah. Asda beer and
He's been lying about the budget the whole time. I thought you were on a Mega Drive.
Oh no, I sold that. Anyway, should we get into the game? Unless there's anything else you've noticed?
No, I kind of rely on you in these segments for the news around the league.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit lapsed when it comes to checking out results just because I'm so protective over seeing any Vancouver results before I've watched the game. If I accidentally see the result, I'm not going to watch the game.
Yeah.
And for me, that is quite painful. So So yeah, I rely on you.
There's not been anything. The only thing, like I said, was New Jersey's complete dip in form.
Yeah.
But like you said, is
they'll be on the way back up though.
Yeah,
it won't last.
I believe they did win either last night or the night before. And I think I think they've played 2 games in 2 days. They did lose one,
so I think
won the other.
I think they beat the Kings 4-1.
I think
they lost to the Ducks 4-1, and then San Jose beat them 5-2.
Something like that. And I watched the highlights as well. It wasn't like a drawing near the end and they'd gone empty net and it's ran away. But it was a conclusive win.
Yeah.
But surprising. But
awesome.
Maybe not.
Well, you know what? Because literally, you mentioned last week, you said how the Sharks scare you, and you can feel the pull. So
that misery.
Maybe there's something to that. You know, yeah. I was literally going to say to you, you're going to be waiting a while for them to come good. Yeah. But this might be the season.
Yeah.
Hey, imagine if they go all the way.
They've had that many first-round draft picks, you'd think by now. Well, everyone gets a first-round draft pick. You know, I mean, they've sold so many high picks in the first round. You think maybe by now.
That's a good point, that everything's going to start coming good at this point. But, you know, the beautiful thing about this is that you've mentioned the Sharks already in episode 4. You've covered ground. So now, if they end up winning it, and then you do support them, I called it. Yeah. I called it in episode 4. So.
I got that. Do you know, funny, this does happen to me. I think I'm like a good luck charm, because when I was, how old would I have been in 2000, 2001? It's like 12. No, 30, about 13, 40. No, I wouldn't have been. Of course, when I was working. I think it must have been a bit later. I think it was about 2004, 2005. I wanted like an NFL jersey. Okay. Didn't watch the NFL. I just really liked the jersey. Yeah. So I just walked into Foot Locker and I thought, I like this. I like this white and navy one here. It was a Patriots jersey. Okay. No idea who they are. Then they win 3 Super Bowls on the bounce. Right? Similar thing with the NBA. I thought, I'll start watching the NBA for a bit. I like this Brooklyn team. This was when, what's his name? D'Angelo Wallace? Anyway, they had quite an exciting young team. No superstars on it. And then they had that takeover where they made the super team with, Kevin Durant and that. And then, although nothing came of that, so maybe it's not good luck.
Did you ever
obviously
get
Man City as well.
Did you ever get your thank you card from Brady and Belichick for winning all those Super Bowls?
No, they didn't do that. They relied on a few other methods, didn't they?
Was it Deflategate?
Is it
Deflategate?
Wasn't that
they're taking air out of the ball before they were throwing it, or
is that what it was? Belichick, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was the coach, wasn't he? Probably like the all-time best coach. It's funny you mention NFL jerseys, because when I was having a midlife crisis, I saw like a Cleveland Browns.
How have you had a midlife crisis? We're in our 30s.
I've had a couple.
I was going to say, I can't wait for the proper one.
Like, I saw this Cleveland Browns jersey and I was like, yeah, man, that looked pretty badass. I got it, really excited, unwrapped it, put it on. Beck saw me, she was like, get that off now. You look like a right dick. Needless
Cleveland Browns
I never thought about it again.
I had a Minnesota Vikings jersey as well, just purely because I like that colour at the time. I mean, I couldn't imagine wearing that now. It's so unless you're at a game.
I don't know if it was summer or something, you could probably rock something like that. But
no,
I don't know, man. It's
like Cleveland Browns. You just liked that jersey.
No, I don't even know, because they were like, they've been perennial.
They are the historical. Shit.
Yeah. I think it was because I got now and then I'll go through like an American football phase, and they got.
I do that at the start of every season. All right, this is the season, because my brother loves it. He's like a big Chargers fan, like massive Chargers fan. He's like been out to see them and stuff. But I want to get into it every year, but. I just give up after a few games.
Maybe that's the next podcast. Who knows? Yeah. But it's like college ball. Like I think I'll watch like 4 of the Florida Gators games. Okay. And then as soon as hockey came back on, hockey's like such a huge.
It's all consuming.
You have to be like
there's that many
in
games.
It. Yeah, you can't just like dip your toe in and out.
No. Well, I'm finding that definitely. Like we do this once a week. It's like I better just check if I've missed anything this week. And I can't possibly catch everything unless it's your full-time job. Then No, but
give it a couple of months, it'll be our full-time job.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't wait for the summer off already. When's the Stanley Cup? May?
Yeah.
Did you say? Yeah, right. So we've got a long old slog yet. But yeah, looking forward to it. I'm enjoying it. Should we talk Edmonton and St. Louis? Yeah.
Blues.
What do you think?
That was the most fun game I've seen this season.
Yeah. I thought so.
Including the Canucks games. It was just. It was a tough matchup. It was like it was quite reminiscent of the Caps Lightning game that we watched. I had a feeling Blues were gonna rally up until the end, which is what happened.
I thought so. Do you think the right team won?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was going to say that. Like, I initially thought that, and then I was like, oh, I'm not sure. But then I think overall, I'd say so. I'd say about Edmonton. First of all, Zach Hyman's injured, which he didn't tell me. So,
I know.
that's the reason we picked this game. But, I will live to see my surname on a professional athlete's jersey.
Listen, Andy, you're talking to a Canucks fan right now who's doing a rookie podcast, wearing a Ducks hat, covering an Oilers and Blues game. So
in your mate's shed.
Just go with it.
But Edmonton looked more organised and drilled. Like the more all-rounded team, would you say? I'd say that would be one of them matches where, over a series, I can see the Oilers taking that.
Yeah, sure. Easy. I mean, they've got the best first line in the whole of the league. Yeah. So, I could agree with that.
Also, this was the first game where, because as an amateur hockey fan, it's hard to single out players, I find. Especially because I can't really always identify them. Because obviously everyone's got a helmet on, everyone's got these big pads and that. Whereas in football, you can easily tell either where they are on the pitch, what they're wearing. Yeah. This is the first time where I've seen someone's individual, skill, brilliance. Connor McDavid down that centre. I bet he must have done. He was literally constantly. He's puck handling. He's so quick with that. Literally. Part in the fucking defence and that. Obviously, nothing came of it a lot of the time.
Well, I mean, he got 2 assists.
But obviously, in the end,
as long as you're getting points on the board, that's what matters. But I do know what you're talking about. It's when McDavid's on the puck against Canucks or something, I close my eyes, literally, because I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
This game, I just watched the way that he played, and his speed is just, it's unmatched.
Yeah.
I actually feel sorry for the defensemen who have to cover him.
Has he been around a while? Is he a bit of a veteran?
Yeah, he's been around a while.
But he's still got that speed then, obviously. Still got that pace.
Yeah, he's a career hockey guy. He's not in the limelight, the parties. I mean, he lives in Edmonton, so...
Yeah.
But he'll go the long haul. Definitely. I think he signed an extension with the Oilers for 2 years.
Yeah.
Everyone thought he was going to leave at the end of this season because, you go to 2 finals, you lose 2 finals.
Last season.
Literally up until a couple of months ago, the speculation was that McDavid was going to jump ship and everyone was wondering where he was going to land.
Yeah.
And he ended up signing a 2-year extension, which I think is the right call because personally, I could live to eat these words, but I don't think the Oilers are going to see another final in the next few years.
Yeah.
I think the squad is probably going to start aging out somewhat. They're going to start losing players.
Yeah.
So I think staying on for another 2 years is perfect for him, and then he can just join another powerhouse and then have Stanley Cup runs again.
Okay. Would you say he's currently the best player in the league? I know because the 2 kind of big names I've seen so far have been Crosby and Ovechkin. But obviously they're elder statesmen now. They're not in the prime, but this was the first time where I thought he stands out. And obviously to my eyes as a complete newbie, for it to stand out and I can identify a player okay, he's got the puck again, he's going to do something special. He
probably is the best right now.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would agree with you on that. I'm quite partial to Nathan McKinnon for the Colorado Avalanche.
Okay.
They met in the conference final. I think it was 2022 when the Avalanche actually won. But that is the best team I've ever seen in my life. Was that 2022 Avalanche team?
Right.
So I think they beat the Oilers over like 5 games. Might have been 4. I think it was 4 games. I think they swept them.
4 games,
and that was like a healthy McDavid with like a lot of the line mates that he's currently playing with. So, but yeah, he's definitely special. He's the one to watch right now.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully for Edmonton's sake, he stays there, but
maybe
we'll see. Edmonton on the power play. They've got the best power play in the league at the moment. I think I'm pretty sure they have, and it was 8 seconds into the first power play they score. Just so clinical. This is what I mean. This is what I meant when I was saying about they look really drilled and organised, but didn't really have that kind of flair the Blues did. Mate, I'll say this is the first time I've seen the Blues. They're coming off the back of a 7-game losing streak. I'm guessing they don't play like that. Often enough at least. But
they played to that caliber when they were against Vancouver about like a week or like 2 weeks ago because they beat us.
Right.
And then it's typical that then they went on the skid.
Yeah.
So no, they're capable of
skid. Is that
like
what that's what a losing streak is?
Yeah. Sure.
So, do you know what because I was looking up when I was looking in the news, it said Edmonton break the Blues skid. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I thought it's some kind of
continuation of games that you just drop.
Where you just
dropping points.
Something about happening there as well. So another delayed penalty. This is what I wanted to ask you about a certain rule. On a delayed penalty, a lot of time the team will take the goaltender off to get an extra man. If you score with that extra man,
then it cancels out.
It cancels out the penalty, right? Okay, that's just what I went to.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because really, I suppose you've not served the penalty, but you've conceded a goal.
Yeah, so that's like, and that would have been the end product. Anyone will take a goal because you might get that power play and you might, not get anything.
Yeah. So I suppose you're getting that little advantage of the extra try, the extra attempt at goal with the extra man. But so first period ended 2-2. I'd say it was pretty much. Sorry, 2-0, didn't it?
No, so the first period ended 1-0.
Ended 1-0. Edmonton score again in the second period.
Yeah.
Pretty much against the run of play again, I'd say. I'd say at that point, the Blues had the best of it.
I keep wanting to say Magnolia. His name's not Magnolia.
Mangina.
Mangina. That was it. Brendan's got a Mangina.
I know you mean he's got that it's like an Italian name. And I wasn't doing that hand gesture. That was subconscious, like Italian name, What about him?
No, he got the second, right?
For Edmonton. Because McDavid had 2 assists, didn't he? He didn't actually score on the night.
Nugent Hopkins had 2 assists as well.
Blues, Garrett Wombat also on the power play. Then equalise again just before the end, wasn't it?
Just going back to that power play goal to make it 2-1. How special was that? Remind me of the kid's name. Was it?
Is this the one where he was sort of out on the right hand side? He levers it, goaltender just gets something on it, and it just kind of falls at his feet.
Dvorsky.
Dvorsky.
That's it. Yeah. So going on to the power play, the announcers literally said, watch out for Dvorsky because he's just going to hang around on that right side and his one-timer is phenomenal. 13 seconds later, the puck gets to him, one-timer, goes straight in the back of the net.
So this is the one for 2-1. I think I'm thinking of the Thomas one, which
Thomas goal.
Was that the one where it literally just...
Yeah, because it was a deflection, wasn't it? It went back
and
out.
He just fell right at his feet. But he was in the right place, right time.
Yeah.
But I think the Blues probably had the momentum since their first goal.
Yeah.
Third period, they went 10 minutes without a shot. But the Blues did. That was the organised kind of defence of the Oilers. But it's not like the Oilers were down the other end peppering their goal.
Yeah.
It
was still going back and forth. They just weren't able to get the puck on net.
Yeah. I think they weren't short of possession either. This is what another thing. You never see stats for possession. Like, in football, that's usually a thing that they're kind of obsessed with. Oh, we have this much possession.
You
That
actually
shows how
do. It's not like so.
I couldn't really
No,
find it
so
on
it's not.
the.
It's not like a match end stat. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there probably is. You're on the NHL Edge app, aren't you? That's probably got a stat for it.
It's just a regular NHL app.
Yeah.
I
So
think,
basically, time in the offensive zone, it will rack up with a counter, like in the corner.
Yeah.
Like if it gets to like, because sometimes if it gets to like a minute and a half, that's like a long time.
Yeah. I think it was it last week's match. I can't remember which team it was. Now, they were in their offensive zone for over 2 minutes.
Yeah, and as soon as the puck clears the blue line, the timer will just like disappear.
Yeah.
So they do track stuff like that, and that's the thing when you see that time, because sometimes you don't realize that they've actually just been like peppering and just been camped out in the offensive zone until you see that time, and then you think, man, their players are going to be getting exhausted. Not the guys attacking, because they've got all the energy of shit, we're going to get this puck in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Whereas their defensemen, they're skating around trying to get the puck.
They're
burning out like quickly.
Well, I think that's obviously what happened in the end, because they were so solid. Like I said, like 10 minutes without a shot, a lot of possession, but didn't look like it was going. This had overtime written all over.
Yeah,
I thought
so.
After that, though, I think they finally, like you said, it must have been just the fatigue just finally broke them down. This was Suter's goal. Yeah, this was the goal. This is one we're mixing up. This is one where it was initial, like a good save from it's like quite a long range shot, and this is what just fell at the feet.
It was just shy of the blue line, wasn't it? Like the slap shot, and then
he definitely got a good connection on it. It just kind of fell between his pads, and obviously he'd lost sight of it. It just trickled out.
I did feel bad for Pickard with that one.
It was unlucky. I mean, I know I keep going on about the organisation and that, but if they had won this match, I would have said, yeah, fair enough. Like
the Oilers.
The Oilers. I think this is one where it could have gone either way, and I think it would have been a fair result. So they just finally broke the defence down 3-2. I really thought this was going to go overtime, just because they were, like you said, they weren't peppering the goal, I suppose. They weren't peppering goal. That's the point.
They were making the shots.
I thought it was just going to keep going on, and Edmonton were going to finally shut them out. And I thought eventually, in overtime, if this goes to overtime, Edmonton are going to take it.
They would, definitely. Yeah. I was happy with the result, taking away that, Edmonton are a division rival for the Canucks.
Yeah.
I'd rather them get 0 points. But no, I was definitely happy with St. Louis. The theme with St. Louis is they're tough to put away, and they're quite able to come back, and then when they're down and start winning. I've actually got like a quite cool story for St. Louis Blues.
Yeah.
So they won the cup in 2019. So by New Year, or by Christmas, I think it was, they were dead last in the NHL out of like the whole 30 plus teams.
Yeah.
That year they ended up going and winning it.
Wow,
like they were fighting during training. I think they were burning through goaltenders. They ended up going with the rookie Jordan Binnington, who's actually
still not. Yeah.
And then it ended up going to Game 7 against Boston.
Wow.
And there was just a lot of stuff that I picked up on.
What was the turnaround? What new ownership?
No, not at all.
Finally something clicked.
So they say, that oh man, it must be like an 80s
Is there
song.
a documentary about it?
Yeah, there will be.
I will find it.
Make sure you check it out. It's that that Gloria song.
Gloria.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
so after every win, they were playing that in the back and dancing to it.
Yeah,
and then that's literally what they blamed for like winning the cup on.
You said they were very superstitious.
Yeah, and it's things like their trademark is bring out the Zamboni.
Okay.
If you heard that like a couple of times.
No.
So that was when they got their first win on home ice in Game 4 of that Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
That's what they said. Bring out the Zamboni. And then like...
Who's the crowd?
No, the announcer.
Okay.
It's like, this one's done. You can bring out the Zamboni. And it just sounds like it's just a blues thing.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
Yeah. So just like subtle things. Like which broadcast did you watch it on?
It would have been the home one. I always watch it on the home one. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you've not got a dog in the race, actually, so...
No,
Yeah,
I suppose did you watch it on
No, I
the
watched it. I watched that many Canadian broadcasts. I actually fancied an American one.
Okay.
So I did. I went on St. Louis. At first, I had my reservations because I was like, it almost seemed like quite a cheap broadcast.
Which one? The home one?
The home one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It wasn't, because it actually picked up. It's just, this is what I love about it, because there's that many teams with their own broadcasts, and then when you dip into one, and it's just that different, and it just gives you like a fresh feel. The first 10 minutes of when I was watching it, I was like, man, this is like watching a storm game or something. But no, I did get into it.
There is quite a bit, because obviously last week we watched it was just the US national broadcast, wasn't it?
Who was that?
It was the
the Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Okay. We watched.
Yes, you did. So what was it that made it seem a bit? Like
the
the adverts or like the local
No, the adverts, because that's another thing as well. Like on whatever broadcast, like they never for America, they're never running the same adverts on
from one
on
thing
different.
to another.
Yeah, so it's just, I love American adverts, man.
So I
funny.
do, but God, there's so fucking many.
They
just
they are long,
but
they're funny. Like I actually really like them. But no, I don't know. It was just 10 minutes in, camera position, maybe it looked like a dingy arena, and it's obviously not.
Yeah,
I think is it the Joe Louis Arena?
I couldn't tell you.
They're in.
Yeah. So this was St. Louis were at home, weren't they? So
yeah.
This was their arena. Yeah. I wouldn't say I noticed that about the arena. I suppose it'd be one of them where when you see the quote unquote big teams, you'd probably notice the difference then. To me, in my eyes, it all looks the same at the moment.
That's fair. Because, I mean, St. Louis sounds like a cool place, and I'm sure it is, but, it is Missouri, innit? So it's kind of, you can't imagine, you wouldn't imagine, an abundance of hockey fans in somewhere like Missouri.
No.
It's
like, because they've got the St. Louis Cardinals, so that's they're the baseball team.
Yeah.
So I imagine that would be the big sport.
I think they'd be like huge on like college sports, like basketball.
That
and football,
is something I know absolutely nothing about.
I think
the college stuff.
I think their programs are like all D1, so they get like a lot of the big time athletes going there.
It still amazes me the level of like college sports.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine here saying, I'm going to go and watch Manchester University in the rugby match? Do you want to come? You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't want to go and watch students like play sport. But no,
I actually did it months ago when it was the Manchester Titans, like the American football team.
Yeah,
if you fancy going, the tickets.
Are they still going? Like, I did a documentary about them in college.
Did you?
When I did from a filmmaking thing, I did they were playing at. I can't remember where they were even playing at. It was just some field in like Burnage. Or something like that. Me,
Danny, and Rick, like literally, we were saying that we were going to go on like when they started the team, we were going to go on like try out. I guess try out.
Yeah.
But man, we'd have been fucking snapped in half.
Yeah.
We probably weighed about 15 stone between the three of us.
Me and Adam did try out for an American football team when we were 17, and like obviously I wasn't that much of a fat cunt then, but I was a bit. But Adam obviously proper like tall, lanky, like skinny guy, like but he was. I just remember like I just could not keep up with the pace, and he said, "Well, we'll just try a few different, positions and that. So let's just try to see what you like as a receiver." So he threw the ball. I think I caught like 3 out of 5, 3 out of 6. Adam caught every single one. He was really fucking because he had that reach, like
OBJ. Odell Beckham Jr.
I know.
You know that cat's like all the way back.
OJ. Wasn't he running back?
Well, he was American football.
Exactly. Yeah. What we were talking about? Ice hockey. St. Louis. I'd say fair result then.
Yeah.
Anything else?
What did you
want to add?
Well, what? Like I ask every episode, what do you think of the jerseys?
Oh yeah, fit check. Oh, I didn't meant to start with that. I really like the Blues logo.
Yeah.
I don't know if I quite like that shade of blue.
Okay.
I like the Edmonton's kind of colour scheme.
That's great.
The blue and the orange and that.
Good.
Yeah. again, because I'm comparing home kits to away kits as well, I'd say probably Edmonton's at a push if I had to pick.
Yeah.
None of them blew me away.
Yeah.
I'd say the nicest kits I've seen so far is probably still Vegas.
Yeah.
They're very. That is another thing I wanted to ask. Like, I know you did mention it when we watched their game. Why do Vegas have such a hatred towards them? Because they're like, I follow a few NHL meme groups now, and he's like 90% anti-Vegas stuff.
Is
it something to their owner?
But it's
their
like,
owner.
I don't know. I definitely don't know anything about the owner. But it's like, you know, a team coming into the league 6 or 7 seasons in, and they've already got a Stanley Cup, while there's like a bunch of others.
I saw this could be one of them things where it's not even real, but I think the San Jose Sharks, they posted like a message on their what do you call this thing, the big screen like in the center of the eyes. Yeah, and it was like, I can't remember what the exact message was, but the start of every word, it was like, "Forever United, come on," whatever, and it just spelled out "fuck the Knights."
Really?
But yeah, I don't know if that's something like that actually happened or what. So like, if you know, let us know.
Maybe because hockey, they do stuff like that. It's oh man, there's like so many examples, but like the best one I can think of was last season. So it was the first 2 games of the season were the New Jersey Devils on back-to-back nights against the Buffalo Sabres.
Okay.
And these games were in
both just same game.
Yeah, so literally by the time other teams had played, these guys were already 2 games in. I don't know what the deal was with that, but they played in Germany and maybe Austria.
That'll be why then, because they're doing they want to get the international
something like
done.
that. Yeah, and then Jersey won both games.
Okay.
And then they posted on Instagram saying,
who did?
New Jersey.
Okay.
Because they won both games.
Yeah. It
was the O2 Arena. And it said, looks like Buffalo were at home the whole time. And it had like Buffalo Sabres 0-2.
Oh, right.
I thought that was pretty clever.
Speaking of like, I suppose it's not an international game. They announced that the Stadium Series. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I don't know too much about it.
So it's Dallas. It's going to be Dallas. I don't know if it's this season or the start of next season. They're playing out, you know.
Oh, it's not the outdoor. Oh,
the outdoor,
sure.
Yeah,
so it's like the Stadium Series or outdoor.
How is that not working fucking Texas? In like...
blistering heat.
Yeah.
I have no idea how they're going to finesse that one. But they are good, those games.
Yeah.
Like, because it's just, I mean, it's different.
It's just something. So it's better. That's novelty, isn't it? And I suppose they can get a bigger crowd in. But,
I think they started doing it back in I think it was like 2007 or something like that. But now and then, like, because by accident, you'll just think, if there's like an East Coast game, you think, oh, I'll just watch it. It's a Sunday, I'm not doing anything. Yeah. And then they're playing outdoors and you're like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yes, yeah.
This is sick.
This is like WrestleMania. Remind me, the one that was outside.
I want to say 38, but I don't know.
I can't remember which one it was. Do you know? Have they had a few outdoor ones?
Maybe.
One recently, actually, wasn't it? The original one I'm thinking of was Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez. Have I made that name up?
Oh yeah, that was Caesar's Palace. That was WrestleMania 9.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just that outdoor set. It just adds to it, doesn't it? It's so
just outed ourselves as gimpish wrestling fans as well.
Old wrestling, like we don't really see much of it anymore. Yeah.
It's
cool.
We tried
retro,
with the Netflix era, didn't we? We tried getting into it.
We did. Like, it's all there, but can you be arsed watching a fucking 2? Is it still 2 hours? Have they made Raw 3 hours now?
Probably. I switched to NXT just because it is 2 hours and they're getting the fuck off.
If you're a wrestling fan, you're watching 3 hours of Raw, 3 hours of SmackDown, 2 hours of NXT. If you want to watch AEW as well, that's another probably 4 hours. Like, but you can't do it. You literally can't do it.
This is the thing. If you paint a picture of what you think those people look like, that is actually what they look like.
The wrestling fans.
Yeah.
They're the hockey fans. They're not. I was going to say they're not hockey fans. They're the British hockey fans. Yeah. It's very, very different. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see them walking through Stockport like every now and then, won't you?
Yeah.
But like
into Kex. Don't start the shift.
Don't work. Like.
Usually
they
work
don't work.
At Kex.
No, they live at the bums, man. Like, if you can watch that much wrestling.
I was going to say, you need You can't be employed.
There's too many hours, man.
Yeah.
That'd be a full-time job.
Yeah.
It's like that. Who's the guy who has the Observer? It's like Dave Meltzer, the Wrestling Observer,
He does
or whatever.
the journalist. Yeah.
Every single like wrestling event, no matter how obscure it is, he covers.
Mm.
And it's like, man, like how have you got 28 hours in a day? Like, to do all this shit.
It's literally, it's the only way, isn't it? Like, I'm struggling to keeping up with all the hockey stuff.
Yeah.
And we do this once a week.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't have a lot of spare time. I probably have more than most, I'd say. I don't work.
Well, you're lucky.
I don't work
with
a long
day.
You've got your
like
own most
business.
people are like, But, yeah, and it's hard. It's hard. But I suppose it'll get a bit easier around playoff time. I'm guessing the games don't come as thick and fast.
Well, yeah. Well, it's every other day. They're going to be playing in a series.
It is, but it's only one game. It'll be one game every other day. At the moment, I don't think there's a game.
Sorry, how do you mean? Are you talking when we get to the final?
Playoffs. So there'll be a few teams.
Yeah. We're going to be doing overtime on
episodes
then, mate.
Are we going to be doing all night?
You're not going to be getting any days off then. Trust me.
Yeah. Should we start a cricket podcast? Actually,
any cricket fans out there?
That's 4 days. 4 days.
Can you name a cricket team?
England. Like Lancashire. It's just a county,
is that
isn't
it? Yeah.
Lancashire. Yorkshire.
Is that the teams that
They're the counties teams? Yeah. Okay. Funny enough, actually, I saw it was about NFL fans, but this comedian called Finn Taylor. Have you seen? You've probably seen his clip. He's like dark beard. He was like this leather jacket on. He does this for some reason. He's got no interest in the NFL, but for some reason they invited him on the UK NFL show, and he was talking about British NFL fans, and he was like, "Oh yeah, they all stink. They all live with their mum. They all they can't hold down a job because they're staying up till 3 a.m. I was like, come on. And there was another guy that I think he was an ex-player. And he turns to me and goes, "Where are you from?" And he goes, "I'm from New York." And he goes, "If you knew someone from New York who stayed up till 3 a.m. watching county cricket, what would you think of that?" I was like, fair point, but
it's not. I don't know. Like, I could only name like a couple of countries that I think like actually.
It's all it's all countries Britain has colonized, isn't it?
Like, so I mean, what, like India,
Pakistan,
Sri Lanka,
Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, Canada. Not funnily enough.
No, I was going to say it's just like rugby.
They're the only colony that they have ice hockey though, so they got the better end of the deal.
I was going to say it's a little bit like rugby, but I'm yet to see like an Indian rugby team.
Yeah, there's no Indian rugby team. No, I suppose it's quite hard for an ice rink there. Although they do have one in. They've got an ice rink in like Dubai. Places like that.
Well, that's Dubai,
they've got a bit of money.
Actually, they've got everything. There's nothing that you can't get there. Like literally, when me and Beck went to Bali in like March or something like that, I was looking for hockey games in Bali because I was like, it's
what,
that
to watch? Or
I was like,
do you mean when you say in Bali, you mean physically in
Bali? Or
right.
like Indonesia or something? Because I was like, it's hella obscure, but you just never fucking know. But then there wasn't. Unfortunately,
no.
They've barely got a football team.
A video did come up because obviously because I'm following loads of hockey stuff now. My timeline is just my Instagram is like recommendations. I can't remember the country, so don't quote me on it. But it was something like a footage of, say it said like the Indian hockey team, and it was like really shitty rink, like wooden panels around the side, and like the ice is really uneven, half melted and stuff. And then it was like the Egyptian hockey team, and they had a really nice rink or whatever. They were throwing shade at India or whatever it was, and I was like, I can't believe any of you have hockey rinks, but. Fair enough.
What did India do?
Everyone's just had it in for India. Fucking worst hockey team.
It's weird because about 2 weeks ago, I was I'd watched the game like hours before we were recording. I was like,
can I just remind everyone, this is a hockey podcast.
Yeah. Like I was trying to remember what had happened, so then I searched the game, and then the first news article it brought up was Times of India.
Okay.
And it was covering the hockey game.
All right.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. That doesn't really surprise me. They are big Like,
it's huge. It's a big
fanboys in India, like any Premier League team will have a massive fan base in India.
Like, because they'll have family here who will support certain team.
Not necessarily. I just you get like, obviously, I'm not saying it's to that level where they'll have the same, where the Maple Leafs are going to have the same amount of fans as Liverpool or Man United. But I imagine because a country of like 1 billion people who are like, they don't have any kind of internal sports to cling on to. So I imagine there'd be a bit of a fan base for pretty much everything.
So think about this though. What would be their outlet to be able to watch hockey? Because it's not, unless you have a subscription, things like that. And I'm not sure if it would be like, can you get the Zone there? Can you get those channels?
No, they'll get people. Probably they'll have something. They might not even. They might just be free to air.
People support like the teams from like the mass amount of football shirts that are sold there. I don't think they'll sell hockey jerseys there.
Oh, I bet
which would open their eyes to.
I bet they do, because I bet the ones you buy on DHgate are from there.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to look it up now, because I follow all the NHL accounts, and it's like NHL Europe, NHL Australia, things like. So I'm gonna look. India. Is there an NHL India? Here we go.
Next global series.
Yeah. No, there isn't. There's a hockey India, but I think that's just not even the right kind. It's not even the right kind of hockey.
It's field.
It's field hockey.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I was going to say get them on the podcast. Just explain like the growth expansion.
468,000 followers.
Field hockey. Though.
Shout out Hockey India. Yeah, we'll do a cross promo. And should we get back to ice hockey? Because
that kind of was ice hockey, but it was like Indian ice hockey.
Round the houses, but more than round the houses. Sure. It was round the. I
think everyone's coming to expect that we dance around a little bit now.
This isn't the podcast for purists.
It's not straight laced.
No.
Pure hockey analytics.
Give it a few weeks when I'm fully integrated.
Yeah.
It won't. Anything else you want to add about the game?
No, I mean, I don't know whether we said, but Blues won. Blues won the game 3-2.
Deserved, I'd say.
Definitely deservedly. Hopefully this will be the beginning of something where they can start building on it.
Yeah.
Binnington is definitely one of my top all-time goaltenders. I remember Bill Burr shitting on him like years ago, like calling him bang average and that.
Is he a big hockey fan then?
Yeah, he's huge.
Bruins, I thought, yeah.
Ginger.
Yeah. Oh, what's up with these fucking Bruins?
Yeah. But and this was then when the Blues actually knocked the Bruins out and won the cup, and then his omission, like the next thing, he was like, I called him a bang average goaltender. He's a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
Which you got to go with. Yeah. But even funnier was
so we'll get him on the pod soon. If you're watching Bill, reach out.
Yeah.
After you've done Rogan, jump on it. We'll move on then. What was the match we're doing next week?
So on Sunday we'll be doing the Rangers versus the Islanders.
Yes, New York. Lovely. How are these teams doing? Because I know the Rangers, because I've not really been keeping up with them since then. They had a terrible fucking start. I think they went three home games and didn't score a goal.
They're a 50-50 team, and I don't think the Islanders are that great either. But this will be great because you'll get to see Schaefer.
Schaefer, yeah. So he's the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah. What do you call him? Spencer Schaefer.
Spencer Schaefer. Do you know, I realised what it was, why I did that. The first week we watched the Blackhawks, and I wrote down Spencer Knight.
Oh,
and I'd crossed my notes. Somewhere in my mind, I'd bit of a cross wire, and I just go, Spencer Schaefer. Do you not know who Spencer Schaefer is?
Well, I was shaking my head. I was like, I don't know.
Spencer Schaefer, the accountant.
It sounds cool. It does sound like a pretty cool name, to be fair. Maybe they dropped the ball on that. Maybe it should have been Spencer
Schaefer, yeah, the SS.
Do you know anyone called Spencer?
Spencer, that guy from, I don't know him, the guy from Made in Chelsea, Spencer Matthews.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Other than that, no.
Yeah, I don't know any.
Mark Sand.
in the UK.
No.
Glossed over you saying the SS as well.
Yeah. I was going to say, moving on.
Not the podcast for it, Andy.
Who you backing for this one? Too early to tell?
I don't know. I just want to.
Is this one of them where?
I just want to watch.
How is this rivalry? Is it quite heated, or is it a bit less?
Yeah,
a bit more.
Yeah, it is a huge rivalry. Because the Islanders aren't recognised technically as a New York team. They're Long Island.
Long Island, yeah.
But
where is their arena? Is it out in Long Island? It's not in.
It's on Long Island.
Queens or in.
I think.
Right. Okay.
Because I can't imagine that many people getting a ferry to go over into.
Yeah.
And I think that's.
I just remember when I was in New York, we did like a boat tour, and the guy was very adamant about making clear that Queens and Brooklyn are on Long Island, even though. But when people say Long Island, they mean everything outside the city. But Queens and Brooklyn are in Long Island. So I just wondered if they were based there.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Because it seemed like it would be a wise place to be there. But because they're a bit of a bigger market. But
yeah, definitely. I mean, one of the some of the shade that's thrown at like the New Jersey Devils is their stadium is actually closer to New York than it is in New Jersey.
Is it? Where do they play?
Oh man!
That's the same with
no, the Prudential.
Right, and it's not in New Jersey.
No, it's closer into New York than it is.
But New Jersey's this is weird because the New York Jets and the Giants, I think, both play in New Jersey.
Really?
So yeah,
but it is next to each other.
Yeah. It's literally only it's across the bridge, isn't it? But I'm gonna have to look up where the Islanders play now. UBS Arena.
Search if Tony Soprano went to.
They play. They play Nassau County in Hempstead, which is along the border with Queens.
Nassau, I did.
So it's not too far from Queens. So you've got a big population there. So they couldn't be too far out because they're never going to compete with fans with like the Rangers. But the Rangers are a more established team, I'm guessing.
Well, just New York's just. Well, yeah, it's iconic. I mean. Everyone knows the New York Rangers, don't they?
Yeah.
But, they've got 4 teams there, because if you include Buffalo, I know Buffalo's upstate, right? Yeah. Yeah, so it's just like the constant, scrambling for,
So
fans.
are you including the Devils in that?
Yeah.
40? Yeah.
Sure.
I suppose it's that metropolitan area, isn't it? But, yeah, good.
Pacific Division.
So you're not ready to make a prediction yet. You just think it could one of them.
No,
I mean, either way.
I'm always going to back the Islanders. I really like the Islanders.
Yeah.
I just love the kits, and again, it kind of goes with our logo a little bit.
Yeah.
Like what
I
they've
do
got
like the kit. I don't mind the Rangers kit either, but I do like that.
It's classic.
The crocodile and the orange and blue. The Islanders. Am I mixed? Have I just said something? Right. Sure. Let me. It's not even a fucking crocodile, mate. I am absolutely thick. I'm going to put the logo on the screen now, and you tell me that doesn't look like a crocodile behind a hockey stick. Right, I'm going to put it on this screen now for you, because this is bullshit.
How many of them beers did you drink before I even got there?
They're only 3%. Right, let me show you. Tell me that. Right there doesn't look like a body of a crocodile.
You're saying that
from a distance. When I look at it now, it's quite clearly not.
I'm assuming that's Long Island.
That's Long Island.
Yeah.
Very obvious now when it's up close, but I've only ever seen it on like a shirt far away, and I just thought, Island.
I can see where you're going with it. It's just if I first looked at a logo like that logo, I just don't think it's like the first thing that pops in my head. But
everyone associates New York with
it's the New York Crocodiles, right?
Everyone associates New York with crocodiles, right? Oh, right. Well, anyway, I think we better leave it there.
Yeah, what time are we on? How long have we been going?
On too long. Well, too long. 48 minutes.
Oh, that's not too. That's about right.
We won't put you through any more of this.
The right time to say goodbye.
Yeah. So join us again. We're gonna record on Sunday. I'm gonna put it out usual time on Wednesday, though. I'll try and get it out earlier than usual. Islanders at home, are they, or are the Rangers at home?
Couldn't say.
Right. It's New York anyway. I want to be a part of it. See you again. Bye-bye.